Hey Carson, this is Scott Walker. We met at BNI yesterday or the day before. Yesterday. And I was just making this video. This is kind of how I would start with any referrals that you might give, or if you guys are interested in anything I do. This kind of shows you a little bit about what your online presence can do and possible different ways of generating more leads so that you could get more business. So I usually start with your website. I go over a Google Business Profile and also the Google Ads for most trades people. So yeah, so for starters, I really like your logo. It's a really cool looking website. Free walkthrough. That's kind of cool that you book those online. But one thing I really recommend for your website is to add more content. The reason I say that is you want to be, Google loves to see content. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. And pretty much what those are to me is a location and a service attached. So like Layton flooring or flooring shops near me, those type of things. You do want a location though, not near me. Near me are considered a national keyword. The other thing you could do is if you save your imagery correctly, instead of it saying this mumbo jumbo, it could have a buyer intent keyword embedded behind the photo for it as well, because it's in the photo and that's where Google crawls. So I do use a tool called Ahrefs to kind of show me your analytics and what you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100 and you want these continuously moving up while also balanced. You're currently at 1 and 11 due to your backlinks, which are your referring pages and domains. If you don't know what a backlink is, it's when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to stay relevant to your industry and location whenever possible. And it looks like you're being indexed for 4 keywords and you're not getting very much traffic, so your website's acting like a big digital business card as opposed to an online lead generating tool. And kind of going through here, new generation flooring, that's kind of a branding name. I'm trying to get you in front of people who you don't know, not the people who you do know. So like when they look up your name, you're actually not even number 1 for that anyway. So, which is fine. But the types of buyer intent keywords I'll show you at the end, but like Layton flooring is a good one right here. And so you do have your Google guarantees right up top. These are guaranteed in the fact that if I call you, I'm guaranteed to be a lead. And then from a consumer standpoint, if I use you as a company, you guys are licensed and insured. So that's kind of the guarantees right here. Google Ads is one of the top ways that I help a lot of companies get business quickly. These are a cost per click, so it doesn't matter what these ones are a cost per click as well, but they're much more expensive. But these ones, anyone can click on these and you can't dispute it or anything. So, but for this, floor coverings Kaysville, I looked for Layton flooring. So you want to have as many of the keywords as possible inside the ad itself, and then also on top of that, have the location whenever possible. That's a great way to get a good click-through rate, and then to have a good conversion rate, you want it to go to a landing page, not the website, so it's not you don't have like a navigation menu. But then for that, you want like a big click-to-call right here, a form submit, what you do, where you do it, and then if you run any promotions, and then the background image should have something to do with whatever you're talking about at that particular one. If it's LVP or laminate or whatever, have those different types of pictures in the background. So that's a good way to have a good conversion for your Google Ads. I'm going to go to there in just a second. But right here is your Google Business Profile. It's okay that you're not here right now. I looked up Layton instead of Kaysville. It's just I'm in Layton, so that's why I was looking. But the ways to get into the GBP is to make sure that your name, address, and phone number are the exact same all across the internet, so you don't mislead Google. Getting reviews, I have a cool little trick that I have for you. It's just a QR code to help you get reviews, but I also know a way to get them as good reviews. We can talk about that next time we talk. And then also making sure your name, address, and phone number are in things like Yellow Pages and Yelp are beneficial, because Google's like a big popularity contest. And by giving out your information to as many people as possible, you'll start to be trusted in not just your local areas, but your surrounding areas as well. And then being in Google Ads and the Google Business Profile, usually about 70% of traffic stops right there. And then we would go into your your website rankings. So, I did forget to show you. I don't know exactly I just did flooring. I didn't really choose any particular flooring, but these are kind of the types of searches, and I just did Davis County. 210 searches for carpet, 210 for LVP, 170 laminate, tile. I don't know if you do all these, but I'm assuming you do most of them. But if you want it to be found for cabinets, for this, and countertops, I think is the three you said. Those are all three different ways, three different ad groups that I would recommend being found for, so that you have three different landing pages as well. But these are great ways because these are just cost per click, and then if you have so many clicks, then you can say how many you're going to be getting there. So, but I did. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I did want to go to America Carpets or AmeriCarpets. For these guys, these are one of your top competitors for Layton flooring, and as you can see, they have roughly the same amount of content. There's not too much on here. So they're going to have better backlinks and citations, and when you start to have location keywords attached, that's probably one of the reasons why they're ranking. That's how you can start generating buyer intent leads to your website. So to kind of give you an example, this is a little bit different, but like Ogden Flooring, Layton Flooring, Flooring Store in Layton, those are all buyer intent keywords, Layton Flooring Store. And so when you start to outrank your competitors by having better content, buyer intent keywords, and those authoritative backlinks and citations, a percentage of these people will start going to your website instead of your competitions. And then if people going to your website, a percentage of those people will start giving you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. Sorry I'm getting this to you a half hour before we meet today, Carson, but I hope you can watch this before and